Select. Whoa, talk to me about this one. I'm sure a lot of people have asked. All right, Santana Moss time. Let's do it. All right, so we are picking up where we left off in the first half or first part of this card show vlog. And again, I just wanted to thank everyone I made deals with and everyone who dropped by the table that I didn't plan to be there, but it basically kind of turned into like a, makeshift, hey, everyone just, if you want to make a deal with me, come here, make a deal with me. But I did not plan for that to happen. This time I am going into the main show and I am going to talk with dealers, even if there are some deals that we couldn't make. But before we do, got to get to this interview with Santana Moss. I hope you enjoy this. If you're a Commanders fan, I think you will. And yeah, and then we'll get to the vendors and the cards. Oh, nice to you. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Can I put this on you or is the microphone?
Mic?
Yeah. All right, got 5 minutes with Santana Moss. He went over his time to make sure he signed for every single person in this line. He had a line out the door. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
How was today for you?
No, it was fun. It's always exciting, man. One of the things I don't take for granted is just the fan love, something that you appreciate over your time. Folks kind of laughing and asking me, do I get tired of doing it? It's no. I feel like when you're old and gray and no one cares about you, then that'll be the time I'd be tired. But even until then, man, I always appreciate the people who appreciated me.
Awesome. So I want to do a quick little past, present, and future. So something about the past. September 19th, 2005. You know what date it is.
Just learned it, honestly.
You guys are down. Back then it was the Redskins. Yeah. Redskins were down 14-0, 4 minutes to play against Cowboys. You are known as the Cowboy Killer, yeah. Right? So when you got those two big bombs from Mark Brunell, can you talk a little bit about what was going through?
Well, the first one was kind of unexpected because, honestly, we hadn't done it all game. It was actually a design play that we put in, or a route that we put in during that week, just knowing who the competition was, and we hadn't ran it the entire game. So I remember getting late into the game, me and CP was sitting there talking on the sidelines, and that was only the second game of the year, which was my first season as a Redskin. Okay. So CP came over to me and was like, well, you got to get ready to go home. And so I was pouting. I was pissed off. So he's like, what's wrong with you? Because I really wasn't talking back with him. And I was like, man, we didn't run shit that we put in all week. You know what I mean?
CP being Clinton Portis.
Yeah,
right.
CP. And so he walked away like, all right. And comes back, him and Coach Gibbs walked back. And Coach Gibbs like, well, hey, you want to run the Dino? So I'm like, well, damn. Like, okay. Yeah, finally, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
air it out.
I'm like, yeah, Coach. But I really didn't care if we ran it or not, you know?
So that second play was the same exact play?
No, the second play was something different. But the first play to start everything was the Dino. That was the route that we actually put in.
Okay. Hey, bro.
That was the route that we put in, man, that week to kind of run against that particular coverage.
Okay.
And when we scored on it, if you go back and look at the game, I kind of like threw my hands up like, all right, at least I did something this game.
Yeah.
And I got to the sideline. Coach Gibbs was like, oh, shit, like, hey, we get the ball.
Well,
he didn't curse, but
he's
like, we get the ball back, we're going at him again. And so the second play was just a beeline post, something that we run.
Okay.
It was a play that we ran, pretty much that whole year. And it was just the coverage that we saw.
It was
from
double
the
covered,
Dino.
yeah.
It was like a cover 4.
Yeah.
Roy Williams was playing real short and tight.
Roy.
He was not expecting us to get behind him, which I don't understand how. And,
yeah.
The rest is history, man.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. That was a great comeback victory. And Coach Gibbs, when I talked to Gary Clark, he said that players would run through a brick wall for him.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how it was? Like, he just had that locker room, like the love and the loyalty.
Yeah, it was something special about him. It was like he always lifted his players up by just telling them, like, that he believed in them. The reason why they're in the position that they're in is because of what he saw, what he basically I guess you can say go back and say believe as far as who they were.
Nice.
And the thing I loved about it that he showed being a Hall of Fame coach already at that point.
Right,
I got him in the second stint.
Right, yeah.
He was basically let like, look, man, I wasn't fortunate enough to play this game. I'm not tough enough. That's what he would say to us.
Wow.
Which I know it was taught, but it's a
yeah.
great way to kind of psych your players out to know, like, hey, man, but you guys are here for that reason, and awesome. I'm here in the reason to pretty much put you in the best situation. So I love those speeches that he gave us.
Awesome.
I love it. I love the times when he connected with us on a different level, and yeah, man, it shows why he's a Hall of Fame coach, you know, in both sports that he's in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, NASCAR, right?
Yeah,
that's the second. All right, so I got one more question about the present, one more about the future. Present, so, like, I mean, well, I guess it's kind of like a little bit of past too, but like, what was your go-to, like, favorite meal before, like, pregame meal? What was your, like, go-to? Did you have one?
Pregame, I would normally have, like, a chicken breast, some pasta, light on the meat sauce, nothing special. I was a guy that, especially back then, when I played or when I practiced, I didn't want to have much in my gut. You know, I didn't want to have a lot in there. As long as it was fluids there, food-wise, I didn't want much because I didn't want to have to be worrying about, you know what I mean? Damn, I overate, you know what I mean? So, but I knew because I wanted to put enough in there just to fuel the tank, and then I knew after the game was over, I was going to pick out. You know
gotcha.
What I mean?
Nice.
So
you earn
game,
it, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Before the game, I'm not worried about eating. I'm worried about going out there and putting on the show. And
nice.
After the game, I can have all I want. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're still in great shape for. I
try to
maybe
keep it, man.
Maybe you can suit up a little bit.
No. Once it's done, it's done.
So I got to ask the question that a lot of people have been asking, just everyone who have played currently in the past and all that. Jayden Daniels, right? I mean, how good is he? When you see the film, when you see the tape, and you just see him do what he's doing, and how would you have played with him? You know, like.
Man, I don't know, man, but he's special. He's special. I mean, that's the least I can say. You know, when you watch certain things that he's doing, most rookies get to that point in the season where the teams kind of that's facing them, they have enough film to kind of say, all right, we know what we got, so now we're going to kind of adjust what we're doing and see if he can adjust.
Yeah.
And I think every week you saw the guy just adjust.
I hear he's very smart, and you see him read the coverages really well.
And that's the thing that's special about it. You very seldom get a guy who they portray to be more of a runner. Be able to come in there and be more of a pocket passer.
Right.
And that's what, you know, and I hate that because it's almost like stereotyping the particular athlete in the African American quarterback, because most of them do run the ball, which is it's not a problem.
Right.
But when he had that skill set from day one, don't put him in the same box. You understand?
Absolutely.
So I hated the fact that when he was coming out, it was more so saying that yes, he can throw the ball in the pocket. He has a great ball. But he's special because he's a runner.
Yeah.
We didn't see that. We saw he was special because he was able to dissect defenses and be able to do things in the pocket that most young quarterbacks, regardless of what color, most young quarterbacks are not able to do out the gate. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, the future is bright for the Commanders, and the past, you've been electric and you've been awesome. Cowboy Killer.
Thank you, man.
Santana Moss. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
All right, so that was so much fun with Santana Moss. We had a quick little 5-minute interview here about the past, present, and future of the Commanders. And then these kids and their dad was like, hey, do you have a YouTube channel? And I said, yes, absolutely I do. I gave them the stickers, right? You guys have the stickers?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go, Denny cards. And so I said, hey, do you want to be on the YouTube? And he said, sure, right? So what is your name? Sentry?
Oh, I'm Finn.
Finn?
Edwin.
Sentry, Finn, Edwin. So you guys got to meet Santana Moss, right? How cool is that?
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I feel like you guys are too young to watch him. But you guys remember?
He has a cool last name, and he played for the Commanders.
Yeah. That's all it takes. Cool last name, played for Commanders. You watched him though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have.
And my dad says he's really good. So.
Yes. No, he absolutely was. That's why they call him the Cowboy Killer for a reason. He really did some good damage against the Dallas Cowboys. So Jayden Daniels, what do you guys think about him?
Oh, I think he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't get injured, he's pretty thin.
Yeah. So
like an RG3.
Would you rather have Jayden or Lamar?
Jayden.
Yeah. Oh, Lamar. What about you, tiebreaker?
I have no idea.
No idea. All right.
Jayden.
Yes.
I'm a Bills fan, and he did some pretty good damage against the Bills in the playoffs in the divisional round, but we still won.
Didn't win,
I would take Lamar all the way.
Okay.
And he has more experience. So.
But if you put Lamar on the Commanders last year, Lamar would not be able to do what Jayden Daniels did. So that's just what I think.
Okay. Hey, these kids know their stuff. That's very cool. Well, nice to meet you again.
say hi to yourself on the YouTube right now.
Hi, Sentry.
All right, take care, guys. Nick came all the way from Chicago for this show. He said he had another deal lined up, but he's been on my podcast before. He's been a great guest on the great interview with Nick. This is like 2 years ago now.
Yes, I was one of the first guests.
Yes, you were, absolutely. OG.
The honor of being an OG.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's looking at the LeBron refractor. Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? Things good? Yeah? Good. All right. Okay, hey, he's got to cook. Let him cook, right? Are you looking up? Oh, you passed on it. Yeah, I got you.
We're just a little bit off.
Oh, yeah, no, I totally get it. So what are you looking for in the show? Coming older from Chicago.
Anything? I want like cool, unique cards, but
Yep.
I mean, there's still stuff that I'm gonna look at. It's like looking at this Senga right now.
Okay, Kodai Senga, nice.
Oh, you're doing the pickup thing? Okay.
Can you do 110 on this?
Can you do 120?
It's fine.
Yeah, alright.
Look at this. Look how quick. Nick works quick.
Gotta move fast. What
Yeah.
about the Bowers? What do you add on the Bowers?
Bowers last did 140, I think. Did you do like 150?
110. The one before that did 75.
140, and then 185, and an SGC 10. And then 75.
So 110?
Yeah. 3, and then sure 550, so it's like all over the place. I'd want to be at like 350.
How long have you been dealing for?
Like 2 years now. I think.
Nice. Okay. What's your name?
Max.
Max? Denny. Nice to meet you.
I know who you are.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
15.
15. Dad. All right, Max, you got a sticker.
Thank you.
What are you on Instagram?
Right there.
Oh, MB cards. Okay. Let's go.
110, I think.
10, 310, 430.
Nick, nice and easy.
Gotta move fast here.
I gotta learn. I'm learning from the master here.
I wouldn't call myself a master, but
Oh, no, this
I try
guy.
to do as much volume as possible, so you gotta just work as quick as possible. Sometimes, like, arguing over $10 for a couple minutes can lose you money down the line.
Gotcha.
430?
Yes. If you ever get anything else,
Yeah.
shoot me a DM.
Thank you so much.
Good luck, Max.
Thank you.
Good job, man. Yeah, nice. Love it. All right, got to do it for the kids. That was a lot of fun, but now it's time to make some deals. I have cards that I am ready to trade, buy, sell, trade. So let's go ahead. This is the main room. What is this? The FTF, for the family. I like that. For the fam. For the family. Let's see what we got here. How you doing?
I'm good, you?
For the family. Good. FTF. All right, got a little Dwayne Wade there. Oh, Rhea Ripley. Nice. Out of 10. Select. Whoa. Talk to me about this one. I'm sure a lot of people have asked.
I just bought it today.
You just bought it today?
Yeah.
Really?
I play all the time, so I'm just taking offers.
You're just taking offers. Okay. You don't want to sell it?
For the right number, I might sell it.
Okay. So you definitely want to be above. You want to be above what you pay for it.
Of course. But yeah, also, like, you'll have to blow me away type of offer.
So, I mean, I know his PSA 10 does like 600, but that's like not the gold.
Yeah.
This one's out of 10.
Out of 10.
I think
the last comp on that one was 1,400 in August.
1,400 in August.
Pandora just did 1,200 like last month.
And the Pandora's out of 25. Yeah.
I don't know.
Taking offers.
Yeah, just taking offers. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing for me to move it.
Yeah.
I need to be somewhere in the twos.
Oh, really? Oh, so not 14.
Because the kabooms and the gold downtown markets jumped up in the last
Yeah.
couple months.
All right, I'm here with For the Family cards. This is Joe. This is Lawrence. They're in the Virginia area. But we met up at a card show for the first time. Check this out. Before I get to the card that I think I'm going to try to swing for, which, again, if the deal doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But he just picked this up today. What does Sean Taylor mean to you?
It means everything to me, man. He was my favorite player growing up. I mean, not many defensive players made people watch the game, and he did. Hard hits, everything that football's supposed to be about, that it's not really anymore. He stood for everything. I can tell you where I was when he passed away, shed a tear, all that fun stuff.
Man, that was so sad. Yeah. So I've owned a regular downtown, but this one is gold. It's out of 10. You don't see cars like this often. There was a last sale at $14.50, but you know what? That's cars like this you just don't see, especially in this area. These go into like forever homes, basically.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, Sean Taylor, rest in peace. I got to interview Santana Moss, and it was pretty awesome.
I saw him walking by. I thought about showing him.
Oh yeah. But no, so Joe said he was interested in these two. I'll put the comps here on the left, but we saw some comps between 80 to 100 for that. A BGS 9.5 did somewhere, I think 170 is what Joe said, so I'll put that on the left here. This is raw. My ask on this was going to be 200, but I understand the 170 comp is going to bring it down. And then this one, I think that's around that price too. He did give me a cash offer. I won't say what the number is, but he did give me a cash offer, and I said, can we potentially trade? So I can't trade for that, and that's going to be not forever PC. You said you'd be willing to deal it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you'd be willing to move this like down the road.
Down the road, yeah.
Yeah, because he is a dealer. Whoa. Yep, you're good. I think we're good. But this card, I think the raw, and it's not the same exact card because this one's 9 out of 10. I saw a raw in December go for $335. I'm doing that off the top of my head because I don't have the comp tool next to me. But $335 raw. PSA 10. Do you double the raw? Do we go to 670? I'm thinking maybe 670. I know he has a sticker of 8, which makes sense. So I'm thinking, do I add money to these two cards for that?
I'll sell it eventually, but right now it's kind of it's a good conversation because everyone keeps asking about it.
350.
That's what we keep saying too.
So, Joe, if it's okay, I don't want to, I definitely don't like lowballing and all that, and I don't like when people lowball me. I don't like lowball people. I think like maybe, I don't know how fair you think it is, because it really depends on what you think about the PSA bump valuation and all that. Yeah, and all that stuff. But I think I'm comfortable with these two, adding like 350. I don't know if that's fair for you.
Value these at 100 there. What did we say here? This one's a little bit tougher.
150. I mean, if the 9.5, 150, 250.
Typically, it'd be like half.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't even think that's fair. That seems too low for Kevin Durant auto, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's tough.
I'll show this card off a little bit more too. It's a beautiful. I mean, the raw. There's only one sale of raw at $335. There's some other Rhea Ripley selects that are indirect comps that are like lower, like maybe even the 1s and 2s. So we are kind of going off of just one comp of $335. That is, I will admit, that's what kind of worries me a little bit if I try to like say flip it. But if I wanted to keep it, again, wrestling. I don't mind getting into a better card like this. So it is a pop 1, like Joe said, and it's a cool card. I don't PC Rhea Ripley, I'll say that, but from a nice, shiny, cool standpoint, I'm willing to kind of do something like that. But
I'll give you trade value like
upper deck, huh?
130 there, like 230 trade value, and what'd you say on top?
So, again, if we're only going off one comp of the raw at $335, double for the PSA 10, $670 is kind of like the...
So I agree with that. I think that's great, doubling it. I would add a little bit of a premium for the pop 1 right now.
Okay.
I don't think there's a huge odds of another one popping up anytime soon.
Oh, yeah, and even if it does, there's only 10 of these cards.
I would say probably closer... Maybe a little bump, like closer to like 720-ish.
Okay.
Value-wise.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Trade, I'll be comfortable like more around there.
Yeah, so how much money would you want on top? So, 650.
So that would be 490.
490, so almost 500. Yeah. So mine was at 350, you're at 490. And my eye keeps going towards this. I'm just like let me just see that again. It's so beautiful. 490, 350. I don't know how close we're gonna get.
It's tough because even at a split, I don't think that would be pretty close.
Yeah. Even splitting, I think you wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be happy. Yeah. So I think we tried at least. But I really appreciate it. You'll still make the vlog.
I appreciate it.
So, thank you, Lawrence. Hey, very nice to meet you. Hey, you know what? I think it's important. Some of these vlogs you see, everyone's making these like $1,000 deals, $10,000 deals. Sometimes you just, I'm still gonna. Yeah, sometimes deals don't work out, and it's all good. So I still want to put that in the vlog. So thank you again, Joe. Yeah, appreciate it. So it's Scott and Brian.
What's up, Danny?
Show Goats Cards and Josh.
How you doing?
How's the store coming along? You're gonna have me over?
Yes, absolutely, but we're still pending permits right now, so
Got it.
no construction's been done.
Got it. Well, people really liked your insights, and they're excited for you. There's a lot of people in that area who can't wait to get the store going. There you go. Promote it.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, show me what you got. Like, and if you want to take a look at those or show them to Scott.
Some of the baseball stuff.
Vintage.
And look at the skeins.
Nice.
Look at the
3,500.
gunner.
3K. Very nice. So you're gonna have all of these in your store and the showcases too. And then you got the value bins. Awesome.
We didn't bring any dollar boxes with us this time. First time not bringing them.
Oh wow.
We're getting them set up for a big display at the store.
Oh, nice. Very cool. If you want to, if they're okay with you looking, I don't know. We can go to the trade zone area too if you want. So okay, good. And the kids are good and everyone's good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Can't wait to see the color, the wallpaper and all that.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Awesome. So this is Josh's stuff or yours?
It's
Combined?
Josh got some over
Yeah,
there.
so someone won the M&A lottery with getting that. That's really cool. That is beautiful. And then the Terry is 150?
No, the Terry's 20. Jaden's out
too
at
bad.
gold out at 50, and the Terry's out at 25.
Wow. You pull these?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't wish.
You bought them?
And not a lot of people knew what was going on early on with them, and I tried to buy as much.
Nice.
I got the Montana gold back.
Wait, when you bought them sealed and you ripped them?
No.
Or you bought them pack pulled or whatever you want to call them? Okay. Very nice. But I'm going to go over to Senor Liquid Sports. Liquid
He's
Sports.
got his hands full buying stuff just like us over here. We'd love to see it. Mr. Denny's Cards.
How you doing,
Pleasure
bud?
to see you again.
Good
Long
seeing
time
you.
no
Good
see.
seeing you.
How
You had a good time at Dallas?
Dallas was amazing.
Yeah.
Mr. Liquid does what he does
Mr.
everywhere. It's great. We love Dallas.
Was that your
We
first
love
time there?
That was my first time.
Nice.
Walked around for 2 days with Adam Romeo. Captain
Yep.
Romeo's
Okay.
great guys.
Yeah. Over there
Great
somewhere.
people.
Good.
It was
Awesome.
a great show. Why
How's the
weren't
show?
you there?
Yeah. Why wasn't I?
Why wasn't Denny Cards there?
Hey, Dallas, hit me up. We're gonna talk about going over to Dallas for my first time. But how's this show been so far?
Show's been great.
Yeah.
Very active so far. Done a lot of buying. Spent probably like 18K so far
Wow.
in that range. Sold probably roughly 10. We're having a great day.
Yeah,
Bought
you're
a ton
bulking
of
up.
case hits
Yeah.
so far.
Case hits, okay.
As much as you can buy.
All right, so what do you got here?
We got downtowns, kabooms, stained glass, color blast, whatever you
Nice.
need.
Do you still have that Luca red? I remember
Long time ago.
time
it was
ago.
gone. No,
Quick.
long time ago.
I think you wanted like 1,300, 1,200, 1,200. Yeah.
Yep.
And I know you like the Wembies too.
And you know the other thing that we both have in common, right? We both have a very favorite, Korean descendant quarterback that we have a lot of, right? And I still have 2 of them right here.
You got Kyler.
I got a
You
little
still got the
Kyler Murray
Kyler.
for us.
That's
Little
funny.
Kyler Murray
Color
for
blast. So I like how you have some explanations here
You
for
gotta
your
be reasonable with your
double
buyers, you know what I
PSA
mean?
9
Not
price.
Every card is the same.
10 sales are weird. I like that.
10
That's
sales
pretty
are weird.
interesting. Oh, you got a Mahomes raw. You have 600. Plan on sending PSA pretty firm. I like that.
Yep.
Very cool. Very
You know
cool.
I grade a lot, Denny. So anything
Yeah.
that I'm pretty confident in,
Yeah.
I'm gonna charge that little.
So,
premium.
how do you feel about the PSA getting stricter with the 55-45 now?
I think it's gonna do a lot of good things for the hobby. I think it's first off gonna make PSA 9s more valuable than raw,
Yeah.
as they should be, which
Yeah.
I think is very important for the
Yes.
hobby because there's no reason why any of us should spend $25 to send a card in to get graded and then lose that $25 because it got a 9.
You hear that, PSA? That's the
PSA.
perfect way of explaining it. Perfect way.
Exactly. That's
There
all I
you
can
go.
say about that.
Yeah.
I hope it increases everybody's value exponentially.
Yeah.
Because I think a 9 should be worth more. And I think an 8, maybe that's raw value.
Yeah, right?
Maybe not even an 8. Maybe a 7 is raw value because
Right.
they consider that mid still.
Right.
It's hard to say.
Absolutely.
It's a hard one to say.
Cool. Awesome. So you're going to pass on those for now.
pass on those
All
for
good.
now. Appreciate
I don't
you.
have the right. He wants football, case hits, downtowns, kabooms, Mr. Liquid. He wants liquid. He
If
wants.
you got them, send them to me. I'm buying all day, every day.
I'll put a tag here. I'll put your tag here on the left on the
Appreciate
YouTube
you.
video.
Great to
Good
see you
seeing
as
you,
always,
man.
bro. Ladies, man.
Hey, what's your
James
name?
Caleb.
Taylor. Were you in Dallas
Caleb,
too?
sorry.
Caleb.
I wasn't at the Dallas show. No.
Okay.
I've been at the last couple shows, Pittsburgh.
So you're not a Caleb Williams fan. You got to be a Jaden fan with that
Jaden
jersey.
Daniels fan, yeah, of course.
How do you feel like the future of the Commanders?
It's looking bright, man. I mean, no one really expected what happened with this season. So
Yeah.
I think going into next season, we're all really excited. Every Commanders fan
Super
out there,
excited.
Every Redskins fan is
Super excited. Absolutely.
But yeah.
All right, good seeing you guys. I'm gonna go over to Tyler and Captain Romero. I gotta go find him.
Go say hi.
Awesome.
Good
Good
to
seeing
see
you,
you.
man. All right. This is Potomac Card Sam. That's Tyler's sideline. Made some deals with him in the past. They're doing a big deal here with the Youngs.
One of those in a random wheel.
They love case hits too. They love case hits galore. So Potomac Cards right here. Making some deals. I see some gold downtown. Look at that. Waddle. Very nice.
That card's so sick.
It's game worn too. Yeah, it's game worn, but it's because it's Richard Jefferson on the Mavs and not on Cavs. It's there's no sweat on it.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Richard Jefferson, past his prime. So those are the three Tyler's honing in on.
Yeah, I know. I'm so tired.
I'm on. What kind is it?
Show's been good though?
Oh my gosh, I love this show.
Yeah.
Just
There you go, Ryan. That's your sponsored slogan tag. I love this show. So what did you guys pick up today? Oh, I see a Kyrie over here.
Yeah, Kyrie Ricciotto.
Ooh, nice. PSA 10?
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't think so.
I had 2 of them.
I think it's
actually.
market.
I have
Nice.
9 somewhere.
Yeah, the gold is beautiful.
I just traded on silver.
Nice. Nice. I feel like I sold that to I think I sold that to Tyler.
Yeah. I just picked up this lot.
Nice.
Was it a 9?
2.9. So these prices you paid or that?
Yeah, the
they're
prices
sticker?
on the
Okay,
stickers
nice.
is what I paid.
Nice.
More
Nice.
1-1 shield.
Ooh, nice.
Last time I had one, they were like
Christian
800
Watson.
bucks.
Christian Watson. I know some Packers fans. I'm guessing this is not game worn though.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
that
It's
one
still
more
so cool though.
Yeah, it's Panini 1-1. Yeah.
Lamar's like
How crazy is it? This is a high-end product, and it's not game worn.
And it's like the best hit you can possibly get of that player.
Yeah.
It's not game worn.
Yeah, it's insane. Panini, come on, man. Come on, man.
So a 9.
Put that over there. All right, so it's cool. So these are the 4 that Sam's interested in. These are the 3 that Tyler's interested in. They buy strong. This is what I like to see. They've always been fair. I don't think I've made a deal with Sam yet. We've talked on Instagram, but Tyler is very fair, and I think Sam will be as well. And if I don't like the numbers, we'll just move forward and all that. We'll just keep it moving. But no prearranged deals here. I don't do any of that on my YouTube at all. I will never make prearranged deals. Everything that you see here is in real time because that's what I like to do.
15, 16.
I've already made content where deals just fall through. They don't materialize. And that's okay.
So here's what I'm seeing on this day.
It's super tough.
I'm seeing the disgusting patch.
Yeah, oh, that's a sick patch.
160.
Yeah.
Nike swoosh.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Nike swoosh sold multiple times actually.
Yeah.
120, 134, 170.
Yep.
So I'm thinking this is probably around that range of 125 to 145.
I'm tracking 100% with what you're saying.
So I'll pay you 115 on it if that's cool with you.
$15?
115.
Okay, I was like $15.
That's your 15.
115. Okay. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, absolutely. The 1-of-1's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the best to pick up.
Yeah.
Randy Moss is easy.
Randy Moss, I think it's unless it's gone down since I last checked, but I think it was around 90.
That sounds about right.
80 or 90 or something like that.
Actually, last time's 100.
100, yeah.
It goes 100, 95.
Exactly.
Real quick and then
Yeah, those are the more recent comps that I saw.
So it probably averages out to like 95.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. We're doing another raffle every hour. It's the last 3 digits on your ticket. It should be 3837. 3837.
Okay, 3837.
I would pay you $80 on it.
80, okay. 80 and one something.
115.
Okay. All right.
You try for yourself.
Yep. And then this one I had, but we already looked inside, but it's there's like comps between 85 and 105, something like
Sounds
that.
about right, yeah.
So. And then Tyler's still doing his thing. We haven't talked any numbers yet.
Do you have any idea on this one?
Only because all the prices are pre-Lakers trade, and that's why I wanted to be over a K on this one.
Gotcha.
But I know it doesn't reflect the comps pre-Lakers and all that.
Understand it?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pass on it, yeah.
Pass on this one as well. This one just had very weird comps. Like
Yes.
the sealed ones and the 9.5s are pretty much right neck and neck. So it's just
Right. Yo, you saw the BGS 9.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this one.
It's gone up in price since the last. Yeah, it was at 338.
Yep, the last two were 338 and 330.
For a PSA 9, yeah.
I would give you $300 for it.
300? Okay. I appreciate that. I'm gonna simmer on it. I'm gonna do my. Can you tell me what 300 divided by 330 is?
A little over 90.
A little over 90? Okay.
90 is 297. Off the top of my head.
Okay.
Good, how are you? How you been?
That actually came from a hit parade box at Culture Collision. 91%. Okay. 300. I might do that with Tyler. And he's actually had cards that I really wanted there. You had a Jaden Daniels out of 25. Was it a Black Pandora or is it maybe Red Pandora? I know you have so many cards come through.
That's not numbered.
That's not numbered.
It's not the preview from Domino's.
Got it. This is a really cool card. So 300 on that. Thank you for that offer.
What you on the presentation?
100. I think 85 to 105.
So like 90 value.
Is it 90 value?
Yeah, because 80, 100, 90.
Yeah. Okay.
100. There's a 105 sale, but 80 again.
Right.
I know.
Like I'll pay you $80 on it.
80. Okay. I might hold it on 80, but okay. So the last one would be the GG. Yeah. I think he's back, right? I know he was injured.
I got 7 cases.
So 115.
I think I
80. Is that right? 80. 115 and 80. And then 80.
A week after
that one is the one I might hold on to, just because I feel like that 82 comp is low. I think this is more of an over $100 card because Raw, I think this card is. I'd have to look. If you could look it up for me, I can put it in the camera here. But I think the Raw is like over $50. So I'd want to be over double for a PSA 10.
Oh, so here's what I'm saying. So there's 130 there, but that's very low.
Yeah.
There's an 80 sale. Yeah, I think it's undervalued where the market's at.
Yeah. I appreciate that. So, yeah. So 115 and 80, I can do that.
But they're just doing 4,100. 4,100.
This is very hard.
Yeah. It's a one of one. How do you count
that on it?
In my price sheet that I had before this show, I wanted to be at 350 because I think I scooped at 500, and I know he's not as good as Scoot, or I mean maybe he is.
I don't know much about basketball.
Oh, okay.
I just know names.
One of ones are hard to comp. Exactly. It is an indirect. Again, this is the platinum. I don't know how you're gonna search for it, but like it's a platinum one of one Crown Royale.
I'm just looking for other one-on-one die cuts.
Exactly.
It's over under 10. Under, okay.
So,
okay, there we go. That's why I was like 8, 7,
yeah,
8.
My ask was 350 on it.
Doesn't sound unreasonable at all.
Yeah.
Like cheap, like garbage. Mahomes RPAs are like 25 to 4, so it makes sense.
He actually just got back from injury.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He had 30 points the other night.
All right, now I want 400 for it. No, but yeah, I thought 350 was reasonable for he's. Before he got injured, he was pretty good. Yeah, I know my NBA.
He's super young.
He is super young.
Still in his teens.
Exactly. Yeah, this guy knows his NBA. What is your name?
I'm Austin.
Austin. I've seen you around. Yeah. So 300 on the Shea. Ah, man, I might. It's reasonable. You know what? To keep the relationships going with Tyler, I might do it. I might do it.
I'll probably just hold off for now because I just don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
Don't know where I want.
So we'll pass on that then. I respect that.
Yeah.
So we'd be at 80 and 115.
Let's call it 200.
200? Do that. Thanks so much, Sam. Oh, man. 3. You know what? I mean, I feel like it can go up, but relationship, deal, 3. Do I go back and forth? I think this is reasonable. Like, I didn't want to negotiate with you. I feel like that was reasonable, right? Do I counter at 310? Let's just do 3. I don't care. I'm not gonna do this silly back and forth with you because you buy strong.
I tried it.
Yeah.
Much as strong as I can.
Yeah.
Makes it life easier for everyone.
So 3 and 2, 5 total. Let me take a picture of this. Okay, so that was a really fun, good deal with people I've worked with and I've met in card shows in the past. This is someone new. His name is Eric, and we are in the Mid-Atlantic Free Trade Zone area. And this is with 10 minutes left in the show. Everyone's filtering out. But this actual negotiation took about 15 minutes. I'm not going to run the whole thing in 1x normal speed. I want to say I really appreciate working with Eric on this. I think in hindsight, after the show, I realized that one of the cards that I dealt with him, I may have unintentionally, because I really don't know the soccer market, but I picked up this messy stained glass. I think that he undersold the card or not undersold or underestimated the card. He is a soccer fan, but it's crazy to me because when I was watching this video, we were like between $10 between his number and my number, and I almost didn't make the deal. And sometimes deals can fall through, but I didn't pressure him. When I went back and looked at this whole thing, I realized that he was just being way too fair on his prices. So I actually made an Instagram story about this card, and it is a very low pop card. It is of Messi in a Barcelona, not a Barcelona, Argentina kit, not the Barcelona kit. And I gotta say, you can see me just being like, man, do I make this deal? This is really tough. I ultimately may end up just keeping the card because not that I'm a Messi PC, but this is just a really cool card to have. And I may just have it as a long-term hold, maybe into the World Cup time. But I did talk to Eric, when I was editing this, I was like, man, I feel really bad. I feel like I might have unintentionally cooked you in this. So I did talk to him and I said, you know what? If I do sell this card and I make some decent profit off it, I am going to give you some additional money because I just think that's just the right thing to do. I think he was being way too fair. I'm not going to say the number out of respect for him and the deal. But yeah, I got to say thank you so much, Eric. You've been very good to work with, and that's what I like to do. Thank you. Let's get you the money. We're done. That's the Mid-Atlantic Card Show. Oh my gosh, it's almost 5 o'clock. We're still loading up, but Ryan has had some helpers. This is the loading dock. I'm gonna walk you through the show with no tables in it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but Ryan, everyone said this was a fantastic show.
We're on video, bud.
Yeah, you're on YouTube.
That's all right.
Say hi to yourself on YouTube.
Hello.
Hey, great job.
Yeah, thank you.
It is starting to rain, but the snow held up. There was no bad weather for this show. Fantastic turnout. You don't have a final number, right?
No. But we'll definitely.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Ryan come on my podcast to talk about what it's like to be a show vendor. Yes. We actually were talking about doing a trade night.
Show promoter.
Show promoter. What did I say? Vendor? Yeah. But we are gonna do. He's gonna come on the podcast. We are also.
You're all right. Yeah. See ya.
Kids.
Just making sure you don't need.
No, you're okay. You're all right. Thank you, Aiden.
The kids want to go hang out. They love life, as they should. So we had vendors and tables out here. That was the main floor.
This is what I wanted people to know. It's
yeah.
Look at this outside. We got an awesome ice rink.
Yeah.
An IMAX theater. We had a farmer's market out here. Cold Stone Creamery, Chick-fil-A, all kinds.
But none of those places have cards.
That's true. Well, we had the cards here. So.
Yes. Big deals were happening. Beautiful, awesome cards. 2025, I wanted to be awesome experiences. Check with Santana Moss and doing that and helping out your family and just having a great show. Cool cards. Definitely picked up some cool cards today. and good people. So check you as
We
well.
had fun with the giveaways. We
Yes.
had some very happy attendees with
Yeah.
the winners they took home. So.
Awesome. And then TCG Village, which is like back there. I just didn't spend enough time there. Yeah, let's show them. So the second floor was not open to people, but people did go upstairs. But there are no tables up there, right?
No.
Yeah. So I just didn't spend enough time here. I'll be honest with you. I came in here several times, but it was so packed and busy. I just couldn't get I couldn't sell my cards. I couldn't buy cards. But this was the TCG Village.
Pokemon on the TV during the show.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but people really enjoyed the lounge area. Next time we'll call it the Denny Cards hosted Mid-Atlantic Free Trade Zone area.
Mid-Atlantic Free Trade Zone, hosted by Denny
Hosted by Denny Cards.
Yeah.
But you said you wanted to do a trade night for the DMV, right?
Yep.
So let's try to figure that out.
Yeah.
Because they don't come, they're not, spaces like this don't come free.
It's going to be somewhere Silver Spring, Bethesda, Rockville, Potomac, Northwest DC.
Okay. What do you think? Like a brewery or like a community center space? Like, how do you think?
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Good question.
Okay.
I don't have haven't figured that out quite yet, but it's
Yeah.
going to happen.
We're going to do it.
Right.
Ryan is excellent. He's a great promoter. This is my favorite show. I hope you saw why from all the footage. I'm going to have to cobble it all together. But you and your family are terrific. Thank you, Santana Moss. Thank you to all the people I made deals with. Thank you to the
85
dealers.
vendors, 140 tables.
There you go. Yeah. Pretty good. It was a lot of fun. And dealers come from like what? From five states?
Yep. So Pennsylvania, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, and DC.
And I had a friend flying from Chicago.
Nice.
And you've had people flying from Boston in the past too, and New York.
In New York, yeah.
In New York.
We get people from New York.
So that's a wrap, everyone.
Thank you.
Ryan, say goodbye to yourself.
All right, see ya.
Take care. All right, we are leaving. It is raining a little bit. That was a lot of fun. Mid-Atlantic Card Show, you guys are excellent. Thank you again, Ryan. Oh God, I hiccuped because I had pizza and I'm lactose intolerant.
Commando, we fight for RTC, who